Inside Drake's $185 million private jet, Air Drake. God's plan has been pretty fortunate for Drake. He already has a $100 million Toronto mansion, and he also flies in style with his own private jet plane that he calls Air Drake. Worth at least $185 million, Drake's wings were actually a gift from the Canadian airline company Cargojet, who thought that the rapper flying around the world would be a great opportunity for publicity. Talk about job perks. The plane comes tricked out with plush seats, gold finishing, and a custom oval paint job by a Louis Vuitton designer. Here is a look inside the rapper's mansion in the sky. But before we go in, please click that like button and subscribe to our channel. Drake's net worth is looking pretty impressive. In 2020, the rapper and actor is worth about $150 million. Between the years of 2018 and 2019, his net worth grew by 50%, and it's been climbing higher and higher ever since. With money like that, it's no wonder Drizzy likes to travel the world in luxury. But the private plane he received as a gift has more to do with his celebrity status than how much money he has in the bank. When the Canadian company Cargojet approached Drake about the promo deal that included his own private plane, he jumped at the chance to get a free jet and support the company from his home country as well. So what was the deal? Drake will have a customed Boeing 767 completely free, but he would have to take tons of pictures of himself and his celebrity friends enjoying the luxurious private jet lifestyle and share them with his millions of followers on social media. And since then, Drake's Instagram and Twitter feeds are full with pictures of him partying in the plane. It seems like the deal is working out just fine so far. The model Cargojet supplied to Drake is actually a 23-year-old cargo plane, so it's not exactly brand new. The 767 is 180 feet long, that's 156 long wingspan, and it is about 52 feet high. The Cargojet spans between $80 million and $100 million on customization for the plane to get ready for the rapper. The plane is estimated to have cost between $185 and $220 million, with those customizations included. Drake first got the plane in April 2019, and he was quick to show us the custom paint job it was getting. The exterior is painted with Air Drake in Overall, which stands for October's Very Own. That's the name of the umbrella company that includes his clothing line, record label, and even his own radio station. The plane still has the image of hands clapped in prayer painted on it, since Drake has nothing but respect for God's plan. The entire paint job is a serene baby blue. Even the person Drake got to do the paint job is impressive, as he listed the help of Louis Vuitton creative director Virgil Abloh. Abloh's name can even be seen implemented into the paint job like a very exclusive signature. If you think that the interior of the plane is impressive, wait until you get the full tour. The Boeing 767 is large enough for more than 200 passengers, but Drake has about 30 seats in the plane. There are plenty of mirrors, gleaming woodwork, and tons of leather seating. The plane is like a hotel room in the sky, a luxury hotel that very few can afford. It features a bedroom with a king-size bed, not one but two living rooms, a classy business lounge, and a bathroom. There's also a flat-screen TV and plenty of eating tables. Drake has already taken to the loudspeaker as his own flight attendant and praised his team captain as he has been popping bottles of the finest champagne. We won't be surprised if this includes his very own champagne brand, Mod Selection, which costs as much as $550 a bottle. Drake has boasted about how he doesn't have to share the jet with anyone ever. There are no timeshares, no rentals, and he can take off whenever he likes. That's the lush life. All he has to do is make sure his flight crew is ready to go. But you could rent another Boeing 767 to charter a flight if you've got the cash. That will usually cost about $18,000 per hour, so Drizzy is definitely saving some money flying in his free private plane. From what we know about the rapper, it was only a matter of time before he invested in his own private jet anyways. So how has Drake been putting his new plane to good use? The possibilities are endless. He might have started from the bottom, but the rapper is flying high to some of the most luxurious vacations ever. Air Drake's first flight was to Turkey's Caicos for an exclusive getaway, but the hard-to-miss plane has been spotted all around the world since then. Last year, he took off to the Bahamas with a bunch of his friends, and his plane was spotted looking huge on the tarmac next to a much smaller private plane. Recently, he was found setting off to Barbados with Drake and friends on board. This was back in July, despite quarantine rules, and Drake got a little criticism for partying at private events. Perhaps the most epic thing Drake has done so far with his jet has to do with his favorite sports team, the Toronto Raptors. In 2013, the hip-hop star was named the Raptors Global Ambassador with his goal to build so much hype for the team that tickets will be impossible to get to the average person. Well, the plan has worked, especially after the Raptors won the NBA championship in 2019. Afterward, Drake partied it up with a bunch of athletes, but the party was also going on up in the sky. Air Drake was spotted during a victory rap over the city, getting a lot of attention and letting everyone know that Drake was joining his favorite team for an epic celebration in the sky. Following their victory against the Warriors, Drake even lent the private plane to some members of the team, getting his captain to fly them home after the festivities. Wouldn't you be lucky to have a friend like Drake? In 2017, the partnership between Drake and the team grew even stronger, and together they donated $3 million to Toronto and Canadian basketball. Drake has helped out other teams as well. He lent the plane to the Sacramento Kings in September of 2019 so they could fly to India for a preseason game. Also in 2019, Drake was named number 3 on the Forbes highest paid artist in hip-hop, making him an amazing $75 million that year. He was also the youngest to make it that high in the list at only 32. A young, successful hip-hop act is bound to have some partying. His good friend DJ Academics has also shown off the rapper's sky-high style, with exclusive videos of the party plane in action. Partying aside, Drake also has practical use. The rapper might have to take a break from touring this year, but usually is always on the road making about $2 million per night. The jet helps him to get from place to place quicker and easier, and is able to have some fun with friends while he's on his way. If only long-distance travels will always be this comfy. I mean, we won't be surprised if he takes off to party in the sky just because he is bored. He's trying to put his jet to good use for the little people though. In April, he announced he will be giving away a flight with him on his private jet as part of All In Challenge for pandemic relief. The news quickly got a lot of attention from interested people who would love to get an exclusive luxury experience with their favorite rapper. Unfortunately, it's not all love for Drake and his huge airplane. A lot of people are worried about climatic change. The airplane leaves a huge carbon footprint that is actually larger than other celebrities' private jet because the Boeing 767 is a huge aircraft meant for cargo or commercial passengers. If it's just jetting around with Drake and a few friends, is the ultra-luxury travel even worth it when you consider the greenhouse gases? Let us know in the comments below. Even if Air Drake has to stay grounded a little more for the good of the environment, Drake has a lot of luxury on the ground to keep himself entertained. He's busy building a huge mansion in Los Angeles Estate, a luxe neighborhood home to celebrities like the Kardashians that he calls the Yellow State. Drake paid $7.7 million for a part of the estate in 2012 and later bought the connecting property for $4.5 million. Known as his Party Palace, the estate takes up to 6 acres and features a 25-seat theater, a game hall, a spa splash, massage room, and a huge wine cellar. Lately, he switched his focus to something even more impressive, his $100 million mansion in Toronto. The Toronto estate is really something else. First of all, it is located in Brattle Path in an area referred to as Billionaires Row. Celine Dion and even Prince have had homes there. It has an NBA regulation-sized indoor basketball court with a skylight. It also has a concert grand piano, a metropolitan chandelier with more than 20,000 pieces of hand-cut of crystal, and customized atmospheric lighting that reflects over the indoor pool. There is also a massive lounge featuring some of the rapper's favorite collectibles, as well as a recording studio, a 3,200 square foot master bedroom suite, and 1,100 square feet of covered terraces so he can enjoy the terrain throughout winter. The rapper even got himself a high-tech singing toilet that he has shown off on Instagram, almost as much as his airplane. Considering Drake is quite a successful artist, he has an entire award room where he keeps his trophies. And since he is also a sports fan, this room is right next to a hallway devoted to his impressive collection of sport jerseys. So yeah, Drake does have an incredibly luxurious lifestyle both on the ground and in the air. Would you like to fly in Air Drake? If you had your own private jet, what would you name it? Let us know in the comment section and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.